Hello and welcome back to a new video interview. So today, as our guest, we have Tenille, and as well as my friend and co-interviewer, Tiff. So, hello, Tenille, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
What is your disability and diagnosis?
My disability is basically it's a dysfunctional pelvis. So it started during pregnancy, and the name of it is a symphysis pubis diastasis. So if you want details, um, during pregnancy, your pelvis should relax to be able to have a baby, right? Like that makes sense. And for mine, it just is sort of like went into overdrive. And I actually had it a little bit in all of my, so okay, I've had 3 children and 3 miscarriages. So when I'm trying to figure out what happened, I'm thinking, well, technically I was pregnant 6 times. And so this last baby, he's now almost 14. But with him, it's when my pelvis completely just became dysfunctional. So like a lot of pain. And what it does is it makes all the joints, it's sort of like just kind of wobbly and causes micro tearing. So as I walk, so I can walk a little bit, but when I walk, it causes tearing. And so it's very painful. I don't know if you wanted that long explanation.
And doesn't matter as long as I want to make it.
No. Okay.
So that the next question is do you deal with chronic pain? But
Yes.
as with your previous explanation, I understand that yes, you deal with that chronic pain.
Yes.
Can you explain more about where does your pain is, like on your back, on your pelvis, on what zone?
And so in the X-ray or the MRIs, they showed like there's a problem with my spine in the S, like the L4, L5, S1 area. And I think it's causing some like part of the, so I think it's causing part of the dysfunction in my pelvis too, because along with like my pelvis being dysfunctional, I can't lift my legs. Like there's this one leg I can't lift up. So you asked about pain. So it's really bad in that pubic bone. And usually I don't feel that unless I have been like sitting. Let's say I'm like one time I substituted for my son's class and I sat in my chair all day, and you're kind of like, leaning over, helping little kids. The end of that day, I thought I was going to die. Like it hurts so bad. So if I rest, I can avoid that pain. But usually it's like that low back area, my hips. That's the normal pain.
Yeah, so as I understand, you can't be sitting in a sitting position that much time.
Not much. No.
Tip, your turn.
Um, do you have any mobility aids? If so, how do they help you?
So I've got a manual wheelchair and a scooter. So I was lucky to have both. So like years and years ago, my neighbor had given me his wife's old electric wheelchair. I like the manual one because you can like go places easier. And then the I can also exercise in my manual one easier because I've got more arm arrangement or movement. And then I don't know if this counts, but I've got like a bed that has that can lift me up. So it's like I will, lift myself up and then I can just rotate, scoot my legs over. I'm thinking that's all for mobility aid.
Yeah, it's in mobility aids, we're counting everything that makes your life easier. It could be for transportation, it could be for bed rest. Like for example, Tiff as well has a like a how can we say it, like the mobile bed or kind of that,
Oh,
Tiff? Is that correct?
hospital bed, you mean?
Yeah, that makes
I
sometimes
know.
makes your life easier
I know what
depending
you're
on the
saying.
situation.
Yeah.
What are some of the struggles you face on a daily basis that are specifically related to your disability? That we can, in this part you can do physical, medical, mental, even bullying or whatever you wanna tell us or explain.
Um, it's mostly okay. I guess I can't say mostly. A lot of it is physical, just like it starts with just getting out of bed, right? Like using the
Mm-hmm.
bed to like lift me up, pick up my legs, scoot off the um the bed. Um, it's hard because mentally I want to do so many things, right? So it's like, oh, the dishes need done, the laundry needs done. I need to get some errands, which I love grocery delivery, by the way. Best. There's been a lot of amazing things coming out of COVID. I just have to say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then it's like I want to, you know, yeah, I just feel like my body would be happiest just laying in bed. So it's like everything I do takes away from me feeling good. So it's like I have to decide, okay, well, I do need to brush my teeth. Do you know what I mean? Like that. Like you're trying to decide, I don't know, like you got to live your life and it hurts more. And so that goes into the mental part is like when I am having a high pain day. So my pain is related to movement only. So like the weather doesn't bother it, hormones don't bother it. It's all like what I did the day before or
Mm-hmm.
like the last few days. It'll be like catch up to me tomorrow. And
Overdoing
so
it.
that, what was that? Yes, overdoing it.
Overdoing it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like my body keeps the score and like, okay, Tenille, now you gotta lay down for this many hours. So that's where the mental part comes in because I'm laying there and I know that's what my body needs. But I start feeling like if it goes on for, I don't know, I just mentally beat myself up. Like, I think because you can't make pain go away faster,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like
Yeah.
if I'm writing an article, I can write faster. Or if I'm learning something, I can keep working on it. But pain is like, okay, and I'm waiting, I'm waiting, okay, ready for this to go away. There's nothing you can do to make it go away faster. And so I get in my head like, I don't know. I just, I guess, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I have no solution for that. I just know I
I get
struggle
it.
there.
I do too, actually. Because I know Sophia knows this, but I got diagnosed recently with tennis elbow, like 2 months
Okay.
ago. And I have poor circulation. So, with not enough movement causing much pain and strain, because wheelchair users, we do certain movements, I totally get where you're coming from. And the overstimulation, and it's like, need to take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on the other side, you know that you have plenty of things to do, but in the other side, your body's telling you like still
Don't do
like
it.
lay in your bed and let me heal or let me rest and and you're like, no, I can't because I have to do this, and this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tiff?
And as a wheelchair
Yep.
user, like if your elbow's hurting, it's like, come on. Sometimes I talk to God, I'm like, listen, these two don't work. I need these two to work.
Yes.
Yeah, like it's because for us, our arms act like our legs,
Yes.
for the
Yes.
most part.